I guess a lot of the times you see a lot of people not happy. Is it not happy or unhappy? Unhappy. All right.
Unhappy.
You
Yeah.
see a lot of people unhappy simply because society has brainwashed us and programmed us to have to believe that happiness is what they taught us. It is, which is go to school, graduate, go to college, graduate, get a job, get married right away, have kids as soon as possible, then pay bills and die.
Pretty
This,
much.
yes, yes, because
You put it so beautifully.
Yeah.
you realize that if you try to break free from this lifestyle, society immediately looks down upon you, like,
Yeah.
oh, you've
You're
gone
worthless. Like,
astray.
you're trash.
Yes, you've lost your way. You're never gonna find success. You're never gonna
You're
be
worth
happy.
nothing.
You're worth nothing.
Yeah.
Why? Simply because I said I don't want to get married, or I don't want to have kids, or I simply refuse to believe that we were put in this universe. Whether you believe in God or not, whether you believe we're just a coincidence or there is actually a purpose for our existence, because either way, whether you do believe in a higher power and that everything happens for a reason, or you believe this whole thing is just a coincidence, either way, if you think that we're here to pay bills and die, it's a very depressing way to look at life.
Yeah.
It's a
can
very
completely
depressing
agree
way
with
to
that.
look at life. Okay, so why is it that society has, forced us to believe that this is the way to happiness? Go to school, go to college, get a job, get a wife or get a husband, have kids, die. Okay, what did I do in my life? Uh, None of that really brings happiness. And I'm not saying education is bad. I'm not saying don't get a
Yeah.
job. I'm
There's
not
nothing
saying
like
don't
that.
start a family. But that does not bring happiness. It's like saying, all right, you need to find a very good job that pays you well. That's only for a convenient life.
Yeah.
That doesn't necessarily bring you a happy life. So I think a lot of the times that's why we confuse uh, career success with happiness, and
Yeah.
that's why it's a lot of people have a hard time finding genuine happiness is because they've been told that this is your what you doing?
She making noise, man.
I don't hear anything.
Oh, never mind. But yeah.
I lost my train of
No,
thought.
I was
No,
with
no.
you. Cause see, I'll tell you also that, you know, now this is what's funny. People like say like, oh, you should do that, and that, but and then they tell you, oh, look at like Bill Gates and Steve Jobs, and I do most of the guys are dropouts. They're all
Thank you.
dropouts, you know. And Einstein, everyone said that this guy is a moron and he's not gonna do anything. And now look at them. It's like, see, because they broke the cycle, so their brain actually does go out of the box, and they actually start to think of different things. And see, there were many phases in my life where I was unemployed. I would see every time I say I like to be a bum, people think that I just want to sit at home and do nothing. No, it's not like that. When I say I want to be a bum, it's more like I just want to actually experience life. I don't want to waste my
You mean you want to live?
I don't want to waste half my day. I work like 9 to 5 or whatever, and then that's like your prime time, and you're at the office, you know. And then when you finish 5, you drive home 5, you reach home 5:30, and then you have a limited time if you want to sleep early. I don't
There
know.
is a lot to it. Yeah, there is a lot to it. Like, for example, let's
Yeah.
say like you want to go to the gym or you want to go have like dinner with friends. Like, you're
Exactly.
very limited because you gotta save all that energy because you want to go do. You have to go do that repetitive cycle again.
Exactly.
But-
And that's the thing. Sorry to cut you, but that's the thing. When I was unemployed, I did so much with my time, and it was the most time I've actually grown and learned so many things. Like, as there was a time I think in 2014.
Why is it still hot?
I know. I told you.
I thought I'd keep it warm, man.
All right.
But in 2014, after I quit my job, I had a bunch of money saved.
That's when we traveled
That's
together,
when we traveled.
right?
Yeah, I went to America, and then I also went to Turkey, and I also went to Dubai, and I also, I think, later on went to the pilgrimage Hajj. Man, that all compiled and that time and the things I was doing and seeing people and
Yo.
experiences,
Might have been the best years. Yes.
best years, and learned so much like in that time. Uh, that's the
That's
thing.
happiness right there in a nutshell, you know.
Yeah.
Like, trying out new
Quit
things.
your job and go to the United States.
I'm sorry.
Quit your job and go to the States.
See, the thing is,
Just travel around like
the-
road
and
trip
the thing
live
is,
in a van.
some people are so sick. Like this is what I don't understand. Because some people, I ask them, okay, what if I had millions in my account?
By the way, coffee doesn't taste good in your mug.
Coffee doesn't taste good at all. Anyway, imagine you. I keep telling him, okay, let's say I had millions in my account, and I don't want to earn more. I'm happy. I've settled for my whole lifetime, and I don't want to do anything. I just want to keep living. I want to experience things. Some people would say, no, you still have to at least do a business, or you have to like get a job to just keep it going. Why? I don't get that part. Why?
This concept that you're a man, you should work till you die.
See,
A man should not be free.
that
No.
simple calculation. If I have a million BD in my account, even one of the highest paying people in the country, let's say the average high paying, which is like maybe let's say 3,000 or whatever, 2,000. With the lifestyle that they're living and what they're gonna do and all that, you would not even reach a million.
Nope.
You would not. Calculation wise, you would not. So this is the part where I don't get it. If someone has that much chunk, why can't just like
Just quit and live
just
life.
live?
Just
Yeah.
live. Yes.
I mean, if they later have a life where like they have priorities, like they get married or whatever, okay. I'm not saying they have to necessarily do anything drastic, but they should have some backup because if there's going to be kids involved or you
Yeah.
want to support, that's another thing.
Yeah.
Unless you've already calculated that million correctly, how you're going to like
Distributed
distribute
it.
it,
Yeah.
then that's fine as well. But you just got to be smart about it. But I don't
I
know.
think that's. But I kind of do understand that idea. Like it's kind of going against what you guys were thinking about. But for example, imagine you're 50, and then let's say you want to retire at that time. Would you just actually enjoy just sitting at home?
That's the thing. That's what I was saying. When I say being a bum, it's not sitting at
Yeah.
home. It's actually continuing doing things. Like, for example, imagine you have all the time in the world and your kids are at school, university, whatever, and like the missus is doing her own thing. You just buy a bike and you start taking the bike apart, putting it back together just to figure out how a bike works.
Just to
You
figure
just
out how it works.
realize a lot of people in this part of the world are scared of retiring.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They have no hobbies.
Yeah, because
They
they
have
want to
no
do
life.
something.
And work is their only escape from reality.
Yep.
Yeah.
Work is their only escape from their life.
I
Okay.
told myself if I ever retire, like when I'm like maybe 60 or 65, whatever it is.
You're
I would
planning to
like-
work till you're 65.
Exactly what?
Like I don't know, man. I don't mind.
When are you gonna live?
Exactly.
When are you gonna
I
live
don't know,
your life?
but anyway, but like I told myself I would love to open a bakery when I'm done, like when I'm
Well,
retired.
why not open a bakery when you're 30?
I don't know.
So
'cause
you
I got a lot.
enjoy doing.
Because I got a lot of life to live in. I want to travel. I want to go do more things.
But
I'm
when
not
are you
ready
gonna
to
travel?
commit. Sorry.
When are you gonna travel? When you're 60, 65?
Oh hell
You're gonna be on wheelchair.
no. Well, hopefully not. Hopefully, I'm gonna be as active as I can ever be. But I think that's the plan. A lot of people want to like pursue their passion. For example, I spoke to your aunt a couple of weeks ago.
Who?
Your aunt.
Okay.
And I was telling her, so like what's your career like? How's your life been with career wise? Like what did you start? Where did you go? So she was just explaining to me her line of work ever since she started, like from being a teacher to being an HR manager to being a college counselor to being an audit manager to everything. And I'm not really sure how old she is, but I'm guessing she's kind of old.
Probably definitely past 40, definitely around 50. Yeah, anyway, around there probably.
Around there. So would you want them to retire? No, I asked her, so what are you doing now? Guess what her answer was? I'm working on my own passion. What is your passion? I want to empower you women in the UN. She's 50 and she's already working on her passion right now. Because you know why? She worked her bum off, like ever since she started, to get to where she wants to be in. And I assume that's her happiness right there. You know what I mean?
Ah, that's depressing.
I don't know, man. But like I said in the beginning, we
You're
talked
still
about it in the
working.
beginning. Like that's what I'm saying. Happiness comes very subjectively to a lot of people.
Yeah. That's the thing,
I
though.
don't know. I think that's some kind of Stockholm syndrome, man.
Yeah, like, see, this is the thing. I don't understand. Maybe those people were brought up in a way that that's all they know, and that's all what can make them happy. But the question is that really happiness? Because, like, I don't know. For me, I believe life is actually experiencing everything.
Mhm.
Like, I was just telling someone the other day, I really admire people who go to fault, like let's say a lot of drinking or whatever, like bad decisions, whatever, so on and so forth, because and then they come out stronger, they get out of that phase or whatever they were in because they actually know what it's like and they're stronger than the normal person who just decided not to do it. And they
Mhm.
have a lot of knowledge of that area or whatever it is. So that's why I believe that it's always good to experience everything every time something new. But with the type of this lifestyle, like having that career working to time, you focus so much on this that you forget everything else that life has to offer.
Yeah,
You know?
that's kind of the downside to it
My
as well.
see again, nothing against that person's
Yeah,
goal or anything,
exactly.
Yeah.
but you're still not living for yourself.
Mhm.
You're still committed to something. You know, the
Yeah.
point of life, the best way to live life is to detach yourself from everything and live for yourself, as selfish as it sounds. Because you were put here to take care of yourself before you take care of anyone else.
Yeah.
If you're not making yourself happy, if you're not pursuing your own personal dreams, then, quit this nonsense about changing the world, wanting to make things better and all that. You have to make yourself,
Change.
you have to change yourself, enjoy your life, find your own goal, find your own purpose, find your own happiness before you think, oh, I'm so significant. I'm going to make a difference in the universe.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
And I'm not going to think that, oh, I'm such a big deal. I can make a difference in, I don't know, in Africa. I'm going to talk about starvation in Africa because it makes a difference. No, it's not going to make a difference. I have so much to reflect upon, about myself and fix that if I really, want to go through that, I'll never have time to change the world because I am not a complete masterpiece. And I think, okay, now I'm going to look into the world's problems, and go like, all right, I'm going to fix this, I'm going to fix this, I'm going to fix that. I have so many flaws that, to fix
sorting out,
within
exactly.
myself. Okay. But again, being committed to something is, I guess, what stops us from living our life. Yeah, I think it's Kevin O'Leary that says, or I heard him say that at least, that your salary, whatever your job is, whether you're a president or a doctor
Yeah.
or a janitor or anything, your salary is the price they pay you to give up on your dreams. Okay?
Oh man, you just made oh man, that sucks.
Oh,
man.
you just came from work,
seeing
right?
seeing it that way now, I'm like, man.
Oh yeah, it's the drug they pay you to let go of your dream. You're basically trading in your time, okay? And it's a matter of how much you value your time. If I tell you, would you do this work for me and I'll pay you $100? How you're gonna estimate if that's worth it is you gonna ask yourself, okay, this might take me an hour, and he's gonna give me $100. Is $100, worth my hour? Worth 60
Yeah.
minutes? If it is, I'm going to take it. If it's not, I'm not going to take it. So basically, when we accept any job, any offer, we're basically saying, yes, that's how much my time is worth. Okay? If you make $1,000 a month, then you're saying working 40 hours a week, okay, 40 times 4, around 240 hours a month, okay, that's worth $1,000. That much of your time is worth $1,000. Okay? And so it's different from one person to another.
Definitely.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's the drug they pay you to forget your dreams. For
Man.
for some people, for a year, 2, 10, and for some people till they're 65.
And you saying that, you made me realize. I'm like, man, I'm really selling myself.
Uh,